my computer.
All right, we are live.
What's good, famo?
Live in this mug. Y'all miss us? I missed y'all. You know what I'm saying? Gerard, I'm used to seeing you.
But nigga, you been at the crib. Damn.
Dang.
Like you fell out your chair or something.
It wasn't me. It was the computer, man. It wasn't me.
Now you gonna blame a stationary object.
Yeah, I definitely did that. Definitely. I am the station. If I would have failed, y'all would have known. Y'all be like, dang, she messed up right now.
I'd have tell Deron, don't laugh that hard.
I'm gonna make sure she alright before I bust over.
No, you probably gonna make sure I'm all right at the same time. I'm all right with that.
Hop in the car while we still on stream, y'all. Be like, I'm on my way, Queen. But look, hey family. So first of all, can we see who's in here yet?
Let me see. You see a number at the top?
Okay, so we got one person watching. That's all we need. So we getting ready to. I'm in the back room. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the back room.
It's cool. I mean? Like it's still a boys' club out in this mug. I understand. That's how.
I don't control it.
This is something StreamYard just started.
You know, I don't control it. The light-skinned dude is controlling it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? He just let me in. He let me in the back to see how the other side lives. You know what I mean? I think he teasing me.
No, this is something StreamYard just started. So this was a what you call that? A test.
A test run.
For the next time you be back here with us. Ooh, Quita, David, and Deron sitting in the tree. But
I feel like you was trying to put me in the back of the bus, man. This nigga trying to put me in the house. You put me in the back of the bus, like
nah. We ain't never going to the back of the bus. Let me tell you something, man. I told me and my mother was having a conversation, and I was like, God know what he's doing because he knew not to make me be born at no other time in history. You know what I'm saying? Because my story would have been my story would have been a lot shorter. Like I'm 50 years old. I don't think I would have made it to 30.
So what I mean, you know, as far as era wise, right? You don't think you could have been like in your prime in the 70s? I'm talking about like, you know, not for the most part, the end part of like you know, segregation.
It would have you know what, because you still had a lot of residual Jim Crow shit going on. I don't know. Had I been in my 20s in the 70s, I don't know. Hell, I might not have made it to my 20s in the 70s. I mean, maybe being in Chicago. I mean, I tell people like this, man. Growing up in Chicago is probably one of the most segregated cities in America, even today, 2022.
Yeah,
I tell people like this. Growing up in Chicago in the 80s, early 90s, there were still neighborhoods where if you got off the bus, you had to get off the bus running because it was going to be some Irish motherfuckers or some Hispanic motherfuckers chasing you the fuck up out that neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yo, I don't know if I could have lasted in the 70s, 60s. I don't know. Because I get frustrated now. I can imagine how frustrated I would have got back then. I would have had a serious fuck this attitude. And it would have been,
like you gotta remember.
You saw them Black Panthers shooting at the police out the window. I probably would have been.
I feel like that would have been your girl right here.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have been no good back then. You know? I'd have been.
Yeah, that would have been me. I'd be like, all power to the people. You know what I'm saying?
I tell people all the time, Martin Luther King is my frat brother. And I say is because you're always the alpha even in death. But I subscribe more to the rhetoric of Malcolm X and the Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm only gonna take so much. Like I don't advocate violence, but if you bring them out, you know.
You should advocate a better motherfucking internet system. That's what you should advocate, motherfucker.
Hey man,
you can't possibly be talking. You can't possibly be talking to me.
I mean,
all I know is me and Keita, she working fine over here.
This is true, but back to your point,
okay.
D. You know what I'm saying? Like this just so happened to be here. Just so happened. Just
so happened.
Just so I mean, I kept seeing my lights come out on last.
Tequila on deck.
Hey man, so I kept seeing my lights come on in the front, but that's why this is like, right there. But we definitely need to take drinks, man, because
Hold on.
Let me go.
I heard you already there.
Yeah, I know.
What?
We could take a drink. How about them Giants?
Fuck your Giants. We're gonna talk about G-men, gay men. But this is about Duran, okay? We got some celebratory drinks to take. We ain't talking about your bitch ass.
We go, celebrate my nigga on his promotion.
Yeah, talk that shit, man. I got a job that it looked like I done read a book or two.
Not a nigga in the house. He ain't in the field no more. Now he
it is.
He said working in the house with better ways.
Yo, all I'm saying is that it took my new employer less than a year to figure out what it took my old employer never figured out. Is that I had
somebody been drinking all damn day. Why the hell did she have to go way the fuck back there to get her drink?
First of all, I just got off work, so I don't know what you're talking about. So
there he go. He on that light skinned nigga shit.
Always, man. Damn.
Yo, so look, your boy is now senior cargo revenue account analyst. What? What?
Hey man, so can you explain to me what your job duties are?
Yeah, because now that was just a bunch of words for me.
I mean, appreciate that. Basically, what I do is I make sure that them niggas that owe us money pay us. It's accounting, but like we have large contracts with different companies that whether it be domestically or internationally, make sure that they build. I create a with them, make sure that they pay us. You got motherfuckers that it's funny how these multi-million-dollar companies you'll hit them up with an invoice and they're like, oh, they be sitting there like, oh my God, can you send me an invoice? You can go on the website and check that out, pull that down. But yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. But yeah, so it's decent. I'm just getting my feet wet, but I'm already loving it.
Hey man,
that's what's up.
This to my guy.
Appreciate that,
my guy right now.
Kev said congrats too.
Yeah, I saw that one. Appreciate both of y'all, man.
Okay. So we're gonna start off with what you you see the video that I sent you, Keita?
Mm-hmm.
About the side chick on the cruise with her people, with her side with her married nigga.
Okay, well let's start off with the video.
This is what I know. My dick is only big to women that.
That was my fault. That was my fault.
Wow.
Right, so y'all know nigga say let's start with the video. I saw her at the bank where she works. So I saw her again last night on the deck. Excuse me, I'm out of breath. And I saw her on our excursion today. I know you booked me excursion, but I figured we would have separate ones. So I literally had to watch her bounce around in front of me. And so I wasn't gonna post this video until after the cruise, but she don't got a TikTok. I done searched her 10, 15, 20,000 different ways and I cannot find her. So I just wanted to add that you can be the whole package, but at the wrong address. That man belongs to me. I'm gonna let whatever they have run its little course, but we can't leave each other alone. And if he loved her so much, I wouldn't be in the picture, so I'm just waiting my turn.
Thank you, Diana. First of all, let me just say that she's hittable. She definitely hittable.
Yeah, but let's hear from the female first.
Dude, there's so many layers to this, right? Like, it's you can go so many directions. So first of all, side chick is dangerous as fuck. Um, she dangerous, and the reason why I say that is because she's more obsessed with the wife than what the wife would be with her at this point. That makes her dangerous to his relationship if he's trying to keep her a secret, because um she feels good, she's doing what, you know, what feels good to her right now, but if he tried to leave her, it'd be a whole fucking problem. That's issue number one. Number two, ma'am, you talking about Glory and being a side chick. Y'all on excursions together, but he with her. So you gotta watch this man
Have fun with his wife.
have fun with his wife. You got a free trip, but like, how? Where are you from an emotional and mental standpoint, right? Like, to just be like, yeah, I'm looking at his wife, but the fact that you recording the bitch, yeah, you a little. It's some. She dangerous. I'm gonna leave that at that. Like, because at this point, he's not lying to her. Exactly. She's overestimating her position. She a good fuck. She's probably an escape away from everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and she thinks she winning in the situation, but obviously, if dude is doing all of this, they look happy. He ain't never leaving his wife. So you just to go into what we was talking about earlier, she wasted some good years on the nigga that's not gonna fucking be
It
with
kind
her.
it definitely goes hand in hand. What the fuck we talking about?
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
But you know what? See, he's in a win-win situation because even if things do fuck up, he always got her to fall back on, or he can always stay with his wife, knowing that she gonna sit the fuck down.
Here's the thing, though. If he stays with his wife in that situation, he gonna have to eat shit until she feel like she can trust him again, and that's hard. Anytime that you in a position to where you cheating and now you got somebody who got some insecurities, who's always gonna be, you know what I'm saying, questioning or thinking it's somebody else who you talking to on the phone, like you was gone too long, and their mind starts to wonder, and he can't even be mad at her because at that point you did it. So if you gonna stay, you gonna eat shit. You know what I'm saying, for a while until that person comes back.
If you get caught cheating, you gotta take whatever come your way for however long it comes.
Exactly. If you committed to staying in it. So that it's not necessarily, no, we're talking about the wife. So it's not necessarily
the person who made the video was the side chick, yeah. So here's the thing, like David, you called it a win-win situation. I'm gonna call it a win-lose situation. And the reason why I call it that is because he winning right now because you got a side chick who, because here's the thing, the only person who's in the dark is the wife, right?
Right.
The husband know what the deal is, the side chick know what the deal is. Everybody's
until she don't no more.
Two of the three parties are like, okay, this is what it is. She's cool playing her position until
right now.
Until she's not. And as soon as she decides she don't want to play the position no more, she got enough, as they call in today's vernacular, she got enough receipts.
Right, yeah.
She got these videos of you motherfuckers on this cruise. And so if she ever decides she want to show your wife some shit, she gonna be like, hold up, that's the cruise that we was on. Hold up, that's the little excursion we was on. So
and hold up, she got videos of me. She know who I am.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And you know, and can we just touch on that real quick too, D? You know how fucking dangerous that is? Because I really almost sent y'all a video about this too. How dangerous it is. Your side chick know who your wife is. See, this is where he doing it wrong.
Don't know who she is. Yeah.
And exactly. This is where he doing it wrong because if he was gonna go into this situation, side chick should never know who the wife is.
Right.
Ever.
Because
ever.
And so I saw a video and if I could find it, I'll send it to you. But like, it was a whole thing where this chick, the side chick, she was with a dude for a year, and then the dude started cheating a year in. So he was with this chick for another chick for 6 months. And the side chick shot her 19 fucking times because he wouldn't leave.
We saw something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, David, we got to get you a green screen or some shit, man. You just got niggas all in the background.
I know.
Hey, don't mess with her. She all right.
No, that was my son.
It's this. Oh, I thought that was your wife. I wasn't.
But see,
see.
So here's the thing. Whenever she and like, okay, so what I was saying earlier was, you don't know a woman's mental capacity until you experience a hurt woman's mental capacity. It's a reason why shows like Snapped are so goddamn popular, because they have a lot of material to pull from. You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate material. So, like I say, look, here's the problem with a lot of dudes in today's society. A lot of dudes have poly mindset, right? They have poly mindset, but they don't know how to express this. There are more women who would be willing to deal with that than you give credit for. But because you've taken their option away, because you've taken their option away, because look, I built my life around learning women as far as talking to them, what your mind state is. More women have said it wasn't the cheating that pissed them off. It was the fact that he took my ability to make a decision for myself away.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's gonna be that's where he gonna fuck up with his wife. Because
not to interrupt you all. So I got a call, right? I'm texting like, who is this? Because I don't know the number. They text back talking about Miss Brown, my car about to die. Can you please cash out me some money? That's why I put the thing on. That's why I covered my screen and put it on mute. I called it like, yeah, Miss Brown, my phone. Hold on, this ain't no Miss Brown. Nigga,
first of all, do I sound like a miss?
Exactly.
I mean, they knew you was light skinned.
Wow.
And a Giants fan.
But you know what? And I honestly,
they losing tomorrow.
I think it's some.
Against the Packers,
they losing tomorrow.
Against the Packers, Aaron gonna hand you your ass.
Like I was saying, a lot of this shit I think is scams. You
they
know,
losing tomorrow.
Scam you with all this. With all these little sad stories.
You had a lot of shit to say last week. You know what I'm saying? Tagging niggas on the book. I'm tagging your ass all day tomorrow.
All day. And they play in London first thing in the morning. Oh, man. My God. Oh my God.
So real
David got his alarm clock set for 6 in the morning tomorrow. He ain't got to go to work.
Yeah, he ain't got to go to work. So okay.
I will be at work and I will have my TV on. Just so I'm gonna take pictures. Like, look, Nick.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. I so used to calling in on Saturdays. I almost called in last night. I was like, well, I ain't got to do that no more.
Hey, I really want to say fuck you, but I'm happy for you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so check this out. I got another video, and I want to get the females' take on this.
This is what I know. My dick is only big to women that like me. Hey yo! My dick ain't big to strangers. You're a stranger, like, oh, that's interesting, young man. Hey yo! But if you like me, you're like, okay, you know, we can work with that.
That makes so much sense to me. That makes so much sense to me. Because women know the triggers of men, what gets them happy, what pisses them off.
Okay. All right. So this goes back to several shows ago when we were talking about the mental of females. So I mean, you know, if a female feeling you, then yeah, you know, there's some compromise, there's some area, there's some room for not so much growth. You know what I'm saying?
I don't necessarily think that they think that your joint is big. They just
It's not.
willing to
It's not. No.
compromise.
It's just. It's acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a mental thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's only acceptable.
Until it's
Acceptable.
not. Until it's not.
No. If a woman really loves you, your size ain't necessarily going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me just
Like,
let me
it's
just say this. Let me
sweatpants
just say
season
this to the
though.
fellas. Let me just say this to the fellas. You enter your woman and you don't get that and that eye buck, you will tell a Teletubby, fam.
Hey, listen. All I'm saying is, okay,
Women
ladies.
are some of the best actors out there. So
No, I'm.
Yeah, but you ain't finna you ain't well. If they want to fake that, cool. But I'm telling you, I've never not seen that. That's all I'm saying. I'm just gonna throw that. I'm just gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna sit that right there. I've never not experienced that.
You know, so I'm just, all I'm saying is,
See, like, look,
all I'm saying is it's sweatpants season, and you can call me the penis peeker because I'll be like,
oh, is that why I went out? Is that why I went out early and Deborah wouldn't let me go by myself?
I bet you if you had on, especially some grays or a light color, get your shirt ain't long
Deborah
enough.
was like a week off and stuff.
Yeah, no. Yeah, absolutely, yes. Absolutely. Sometimes with the black you can hide, you know what I'm saying? A dark blue, maybe you can hide. But no, them no, fam. No, G. And then, but you know, you gotta, you know, there's an art to this penis peeking, okay?
no, y'all women are getting that shit wrong. Y'all women are just as perverted as men nowadays.
Nobody ever denied that. Okay. So anyway,
no,
this
wait, hold on. Fuck you mean nowadays? Women didn't just start this shit.
At all.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, ladies, let me go ahead and put y'all on game because you know sometimes it be looking like it's right, but you know if he little, if he's short, and he got my brothers taught me this. You know what I'm saying? When you balls hang, this is my brothers. I swear to God, when you ball, and if you know what I'm saying, you look like you working with something, but really it's the balls and sitting on top of you might be, you know, and it make it look like you got a decent print, and it don't be. So ladies, don't be deceived by the print. And then also they might be a grower. From what I heard, one of my friends was just like, no, maybe he's a grower. I was like, that's not a chance I'm willing to take, fam. I don't know what to tell you.
Man, look, you should give you
anyway,
with the 3-inch killer.
You know, it's penis peeking season, fellas. I'm just letting y'all know. Like, you know, if you don't want to be judged, make sure your shirt is long enough. Yeah. Because we looking.
I'm 50 years old. I ain't got no shame.
Okay. You know, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But, you know, and then the other thing is, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't hanging right, fam, hey, you got to watch your tone. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk like a nigga who's home.
You about to make Diane burn her down.
I'm just saying, you know, you can't talk. Don't get all that bass in your voice, fam. Because you know,
if you a Teletubby, you got to talk like a Teletubby.
Yeah, you tinky winky in this.
Okay, so let's transition this into today's topic then about women wasting their prime years on toxic dudes.
All right.
So you saying good penis will make you waste some years.
Not even just that, just the whole the looking at the potential of somebody, or like, you know, you being attracted to a certain, you know, somebody who's charismatic or
okay, time out. Let's stop right there. Let's stop at the potential.
Okay.
At what age do you stop fucking with somebody's potential and realize that they are potentially where the fuck they gonna be?
You know, it's hard to determine Just based off of.
Let me say this. As a man, and I'm saying this to men and women, you fucking with somebody in their 30s, 40s, God forbid, 50s, and you still talking about potential, you the fool.
No, I'm with that 100% because I'm gonna try. I'm telling you, I won't ever, because this is where dudes be like, man, y'all just if somebody having a down moment in life, we ain't talking about you having a down moment in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you talk to somebody long enough, you start seeing their mentality, and when you start peeping their mentality, that's gonna tell you exactly whether they have potential or not. Because I know a bunch of people who could be, should be, all of this, all of these things could be, should be, talented in this area, that area, but they ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? They, they want to broke. If you want to broke, can't nobody fix that shit but you. You just don't want to do it. You don't.
I'm stealing the shit out of that one. You want to broke.
You want to is broke. It's broke. So I mean, there ain't no fixing that. The only person that can fix that is that individual. So it doesn't matter what potential they have or what they could be, how talented they are. None of that shit. If you talk to somebody long enough, they're gonna show you exactly who you are. I don't give a fuck how much talent they got.
Now, do you think women, because a lot of women, what they feel like they could do is they could change a man. This ain't shit, man. I can change him. I can mold him into what
they feel like they can what?
If a motherfucker's not wearing a diaper, what you trying to change him for?
But you got a lot of women that think they can change men.
It's a lot of men. There's a lot of men with that fucked up mentality too. I just need a woman who gonna motivate me and who gonna this and who gonna that. Nah, fam.
When it comes to shit like that, I'm like Cat Williams, right? It's called self-esteem. It's esteem of your motherfucking self. Yeah. What you mean you need somebody else?
If you need a woman, first off, if a man need a woman to motivate him, he ain't gonna never get motivated. The fuck you need somebody else to motivate you for?
Right.
You should motivate yourself.
Now there is a difference between a woman who's speaking life into you. You know what I'm saying? Who's encouraging you, empowering you. Like the words.
There's a difference between motivation and having my back.
Exactly. So let's not confuse those two things, because I feel the hate mail coming with that being said.
Anybody that hate mail, they retarded, because honestly, a person, whether you male or female, you should motivate yourself. Now, we all go through times to where we are down. That's where that other person come in to help you out at that point, whether it's financial or mentally. So I don't need nobody to motivate me to do what the fuck I gotta do. But when I'm at my down points, that's when my wife, like when I found out I had cancer, I was going through my shit. My wife stepped in. I didn't need her to motivate me. I just needed her to with the encouragement.
I got you. Like this, right. You stronger than this. This is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that. But that's also why I said, I think we was talking about this some weeks ago when I was saying women don't understand the power of their words. Women carry a spirit of influence. If you you already know, you kind of saw the Bible. At the end of the day, you cannot name one man who had a downfall that in one way, shape, or form did not have to do with a woman. So men are the head of the household, yes, but women carry that spirit of influence. So you can either use it to help the situation, or you can use it to hurt the situation. Solomon talked about that shit all throughout Proverbs. It's better to sleep on the roof of your house than in a house with a nagging woman. Like, come on, man. Like, women don't understand the power of their words.
Yeah.
So that's completely different from somebody who has potential and somebody who's encouraging you. And I think people get that confused. No, I need a woman that's gonna motivate me, man. I'm down, and you left me because she probably left your ass because you a fucking bum and you expect her to do everything and you can't do shit for yourself. And that's not a man. That's
a lot of these men, they get so used to being with women that do everything for them to where it's like she's raising another fucking child.
Right. But if you have that type of support, then you as a man, and see, this is the difference between a man and a child. If you have that type of support, then you should then be like, man, my girl holding me down. Let me go out and make some shit happen. Like, then at that point, that's where partnership comes into place. Because now,
I mean, if you with the guy and she holding him down and he ain't forced to do shit, why should he do anything?
He shouldn't have to be forced.
But I'm saying no. You're not getting what I'm saying. Okay, so if you get with guy A, he does what he's supposed to do. He might hit a little stumbling block. You holding him down at that point. You get with guy B ain't doing shit. You holding him down, and he wasn't doing shit all this time. Why should he want to do anything if he know you gonna do everything?
Because he a motherfucking. Then he ain't a fucking man.
Don't say he a man. He might be a man.
No, I'm saying he's not a man, and that's
what you just said. He's not a man.
Yeah, because if he was a man, then he gonna go out and say, "Look, my girl got me." Because anybody who is in a partnership with somebody and they're saying they doing this, I'm gonna make this happen for not just me but for them.
And I understand that, but you got a lot of
second. Time out. Let me jump in here. All right. So first of all, one thing we keep saying is that we keep talking about men. Obviously, the motherfuckers that we're talking about ain't men. But the problem is you have a lot of women. The problem is you have a lot of women holding these boys down. Even the label of men.
Come here, Dan.
Right?
Hey, I just want
you got a lot of
I just want y'all to introduce y'all to, the man who created this little ball of perfection right here. You know what I'm saying?
Move out the way, Keita, so we can see it.
What's up, young fellas?
What up,
hey, what's up, brother?
You know how they be trying to tell me you can't speak on a man because you ain't no man. This is the man that raised me on his own. You know what I'm saying? This is why I can speak on men, because this man took me away from what could have been a terrible situation. And as far as my mother is concerned, his thing was I could only imagine what would be happening to y'all without me protecting you.
15 years.
It is.
Yeah.
15 years.
More men like that. We salute you, sir.
Yes, sir.
We salute you. We need more men like that.
Yeah.
And see, unfortunately, a lot of these men, one, they don't know how to be men. Let's just call it what it is. They very emotional because they watch their mamas get emotional and get her way. So now this boy think he could be emotional and get his way. And the world don't work like that.
Yeah.
Any able-bodied man that's not out there doing what he got to do to support his family and himself, why are you living?
Hey man, and I'm not gonna keep bringing my daddy on here, but you know what I'm saying, he grew up in Mississippi. We was just talking about growing up in a different era, and so he picked cotton, all of that stuff. My daddy worked for UPS for 42 and a half years, started at the age of 18, right? This goes to the point of a man doing something and making things happen for his family. I remember he told me every week he wanted to quit, but his alternative was, what do I do? Go back and pick cotton? Yeah.
Yo, here's the thing. When you've had those experiences, you could fall back on those.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's too many of these young cats.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna say young cats. I'm gonna say cats that's maybe in our age range that haven't had those experiences. Like, people ask me why I hustle to do what I do, try to go where I'm trying to go, because I wasn't ever picking cotton, right? But before I went into the service, my ass was back in the back of that RPS truck loading it, right? Mm-hmm. And that's as close to picking cotton as Duran ever wanted to get. I said after I got out of that, after I went to the service and got out of the back of that truck, loading them trucks, I said I ain't never doing no shit like that again.
Yeah.
But you know what? But see, like when they have the little $15 an hour argument and stuff like that, and you see adult males that's part of this argument. And my theory is this: if you started off at McDonald's at 16, now you 45, and the only thing you moved to was the fries or the register, you done kind of fucking failed in life. Because as a man,
real bad.
what he said, I'm good at dropping them fries and making them crispy, though.
Right. and
niggas, they don't. You ain't met nobody.
They don't salt them fries like I do.
They don't put the crisp on them like I do. The perfect amount of salt. Right. Man. When I'm not here, it ain't right.
I got customers that come just for my fries.
And you got these adult males that sit up here and they try, they make every excuse in the book. And that's what I like what you said about your father, because my father's from Mississippi also. And the one thing I never heard him do was make excuses. He did what he had to do to support his family.
Period.
Yeah.
And that's what men do. Men don't sit up here and say, "Oh, well, they done gave Tony the raise, so it ain't my fault." Well, why he get the raise? Well, he only got a master's. What you got? I got a high school diploma. So, nigga, maybe he was a little more qualified than you. Get off your ass and do.
Unless they work in Cook County, which Cook County,
that don't matter. Yeah, shit.
Got your motherfucking credentials. I'm true for that.
That's different. We ain't gonna them motherfuckers out there.
I had a motherfucking sergeant tell me one time. That motherfucker was like, "I ain't got no degree and I'm your boss, so you know me. I'm slick about the mouth. I wasn't gonna let him have that." So I was like, "You not my boss. You not the sheriff. You just a clown that was in the right place at the right time."
First of all, I don't believe in bosses. I don't call nobody my motherfucking boss.
You know what I'm saying? Yo. What up? But look, okay, so look, we talked about, so we paused at that potential part, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are women who waste years, and it's their fault that they wasted the years. It was a friend. It was a friend of ours at the jail, Dave, and she was a secretary in RTU, right? So you know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. And I said, "Why are you single?" And she said, "I'm gonna keep it real with you." She said, I spent a lot of time fucking up in my younger years, being fast. You know what I'm saying? She being a player. Okay. She's the only motherfucker I've ever heard. She's the only woman I've ever heard that admitted to that. Most women will revert to the dudes wasn't shit argument.
Right.
Who your friends is?
Dudes didn't know they had a good thing argument. She was the only one that was like, "Yo, I was being a bit of a player." You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? And because I've had this discussion with people back in the day, and I remember this one lady telling me, well, it's his fault. He wasn't shit. So so my question was, well, was he a piece of shit prior to you getting with him? She said,
Had to be.
She said, yeah. So why you fuck with him? Because let me ask you this question.
Because she got digmatized.
You and Quita tell me, hey, that stock right there, it's not a good stock. You're going to lose your money. And I throw $100,000 into that stock and lose my money. Would you feel bad for me?
Not at all.
So if you see this nigga out here that is a piece of shit, and he's showing you a piece of shit, and you get with him, well, I don't feel bad that your shit done got fucked up because he showed you that his stock was a piece of shit. So why do we feel bad? See, when here's the thing, and I'm not women bashing, but see, when women get with fucked up men, everybody like to sit up here and say, "Oh, well, he a piece of shit. They take up for her. He ain't no good." But when men do it, well, you knew she was a hoe anyway. She just had 10 dicks in her throat the other day. So why you fucking with her?
Because she was testing them out.
The reason why he was fucking with her is what you just said. You know what I'm saying? That got 3,000.
About 3,000.
The thing is, that's his fault. So
when he was trying to be number 11.
So when she gets with this motherfucker that's a piece of shit. He was a hoe back then. He wasn't paying child support back then. Now he done fucked around with you, and he ain't paying you child support, or he fucking around on you. Why should we feel sorry for her? When all the signs was
who's feeling sorry for them? Because I feel like as an adult, you have to take ownership of your decisions. Me and my aunt was just having this conversation. Period.
Okay, but you know what? But look, okay, so again, Quita, God damn it, I'm tired of prefacing shit like this when we talking to you. You are a motherfucking unicorn. Okay? That shit don't apply to you. Okay? But the reality of it is that women will take up for women whether or not they right or not.
Yes.
Case in point, that I made Udoka shit in Boston. It was women standing up talking about we're not gonna blame the woman. But ain't nobody blaming her, but it was a consensual relationship, which means that she has accountability. But didn't nobody want to say nothing about who this bitch was until a couple of days ago. How is it that he's the only one that's being made to pay for something that consensually happened between two adults?
And the thing is, he wasn't married. She was.
Right. He was just dating another evil bitch. Let me stop.
So, but okay. Whenever a couple breaks up.
Well, this probably why I ain't got no friends though. Okay.
But
so
whenever couples break up and she go talk to her girls, what's one of the first things that most women, I ain't gonna say all, most women say? What he do? What do boys say to their homeboy when they break up? What you
Nigga,
do,
what
dog?
you do? Nigga, what you do?
No. So I got some shit. Hey, I got a bunch of male friends, and I'm like, hey, fam, she found out. Like, what? Come on, because you was fucking off, G.
Oh, again, what did you say? You automatically assume she found out he was fucking up. What if it was?
I said if it's one of my friends,
he ain't did
one of my friends, then yeah.
Okay, but how you know he might have been fucking off? But how you know he ain't catch her?
I mean, my guy friends normally tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my best friend right now. You know what I'm saying? I be telling him.
You don't be telling me shit. We don't even talk like that. Now that you are at working from the crib.
First of all,
I'm your best friend, nigga. No, I'm just
all right. Well, I got two besties. All right, I got two besties. Shit, his wife.
No, okay. So if your male friend and his girl break up, regardless of how many women he been fucking around with, why do you just assume he was the one that got caught?
I don't assume that.
But you just said, wait. What you just said was
what I just said was my male friends, because I know them, and I'd be like, dog, come on, because I know what they be on. Now, This my best friend.
But why is it that she got? Why is it that he had to get caught? Why he couldn't have called her? And he still living the innocent life as far as you know.
Yo, I know the nigga.
Fuck that.
Just you know the nigga. He ain't now. What you just said, you don't know why they split up.
All I know is that when me and my faithful friends be at Bible study, y'all be at sipping painting dick.
Bible study, huh?
When your ass should have been in Bible study too.
The strip club?
Wow.
I'm gonna open a strip club called Bible study. Like, you ain't gotta lie to your wife no more, fam.
You can go to hell. You can go to hell by yourself.
I keep telling y'all I've been there. I got kicked out. Shit, I ain't got no choice but to go to heaven.
So, hey, but why we talk about strip clubs? Not to change the subject. Why the hell we went to the strip club when we was?
I saw your post.
So. All the bartenders I thought all the bartenders were strippers. But I'm wondering, they all sitting around. It's a big ass bar. Everybody in their little section.
You was mad. It's because you was light skinned.
Well,
As you can dark skin,
this is the first time that I've ever went to a strip club and did not tip not $1.
So you be paying for? Okay.
I be paying for what?
Just.
So like I was saying.
He said it. He said it. I didn't. He said he ain't tipped $1 for the first time ever.
I've tipped strippers before.
Okay.
I'll tell you in a minute, man. Look, I've been known to say this on the show. I go to the strip club. I don't make it rain. I make it partly cloudy with a chance of raining. It is only.
You're gonna get a little drizzle.
It has only
had a chance to rain.
It has only rained once. Look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. after I got my little settlement, right? We went to the strip club. I made it rain that night.
You did it.
But it has not rained before or since.
So Diane asks, why didn't I tip the ladies? 2 reasons. One, I only seen one person get on that stage and do anything. Everybody else serving drinks. Like I said, it was
you went during happy hour
at night.
I mean, I'm just making up excuses because I mean,
Woo.
everybody that I seen in your video was a little, on the pale
you put
side.
up a video of the strip club, nigga?
No,
I'm just saying, like, he did a video. They were sitting at a bar. You know what I'm saying?
Only person you saw with light skin was Jackson, Pretty Ricky. Everybody else
Pretty
was dark
Ricky,
skin.
what they called him.
So, okay, but all the females
hold
doing this.
Hold a second. You light skin? You was in the video?
You see what I'm saying?
Your brother was in the video.
All I'm saying is there's a high chance that maybe, just possibly, you know what I'm saying? If y'all would have went to the white titty bar, they would have been on you.
Can I finish? All the females doing this.
I wouldn't done.
They dancing. Then they scrolling up, looking at comments. So I got on my phone. The one bartender / stripper or whatever the hell y'all call them. She was like, "What are you doing? Why are you on your phone?" I said, "All y'all on y'all damn phone. Shit, I was joining the party."
That's a light skin shit.
That's not what.
Was it a black? It couldn't have been. It was a black.
It was black. Every female in there was black.
Y'all should have went to the white titty bar. You would have got all the play. They're gonna be like, "Oh, he black and he got green eyes."
Then, but check this out. The little bouncers. Now the bouncers they had on the outside, they were all black. The little ones they had on the inside look like some dorky ass white boys. Like, dude.
How did you find this establishment? Did you look on Yelp? Like, you know what I'm saying? You get Google reviews.
No, somebody told us about it. They was like, what type of females y'all looking to see? We was like, well, we want to see the sisters, and they told us. We went there.
The civilians told y'all that.
Yeah.
They was playing a joke on your ass.
I don't know.
That had to be.
I know, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know, but like I said, it's the first time I went to a strip club and did not tip not $1.
You wasted some of your prime time in the New York State area.
Put it like this: that's 2 hours of my time that I can never get back.
Can't get it back. Wasted, gone. That's the only commodity you can't replace.
But hey, whatever. And man, Chinatown out there, that's a whole different beast. Them motherfuckers worse. Them people that's trying to sell them.
Is we doing a vlog on your fucking Giants trip, fam?
Like I was saying, them motherfuckers, they worse than them people that's trying to hand out the little sex cards in Vegas. Them motherfuckers aggressive.
I almost came to see you when I was in Chicago this week. I was like, I'm gonna just drive by and slap the shit out of David because he was talking shit all last week.
Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been all right right there.
But no. I would love for her to do it, but you don't even know where the fuck I stay.
D know where you stay. What the fuck you mean?
D know how to get to the house. He don't know the address.
I'm really kind of bad with that because I'm one of the people I know where to go. So
and that's fine.
I just know where I'm supposed to go. You know what I mean?
She said,
you can't ask me like what
because it has to be. Like what? I mean, you can go to a hood strip club, and then even with the C-section scars and the flapjacks.
All I'm gonna say, well, let me not,
Hey, so
you want to go to the strip club?
Nope, don't like this shit.
You sure?
Yeah.
Do you want to take my dad to a strip club? You say
I think I need to experience that here in Dallas though.
I don't need to experience shit.
I think you need some booty in your lap there.
Shit.
I had all of that.
You didn't have booty on your lap?
Hey, so
see, I ain't had no experience since I've been here in Texas. I need to go see what it do. You know what I mean?
It's like twos better than women.
My dad said he like twos better than women. They be on your nerves, don't they, Daddy?
Yo, I'm telling you something, man. When my father got divorced, he was like, "Yo, I don't know nothing about paying no woman for sex, but I know about paying them to get the hell out of my house."
Yeah. So let me tell y'all. Look, so my dad, I ain't even gonna put it out there because I'm gonna put it out there. So look, because they be, we be telling them, we be encouraging them, go and go live, And my dad be on
Do you?
some. Yeah, no, they, they be getting on his nerves or something, right? But then, when he always got, it's always a friend. Me and my brother be, we be watching his Facebook page, you know what I'm saying? Trolling his Facebook page to see what comments done changed. And then we
Oh
call,
wow.
yeah, oh yeah, then. So this little friend, you was just in such and such. So little friend, this who that is. We done, you know.
Look here, I done already told David before you got on. I was like, yo, something ever happened between me and Devil, it's gonna be a different story around here. Cause first of all, ain't gonna be no line going on. What I do is gonna be all out in the open. I'm gonna be like, yo, I go out with her, and I've been out with her. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Derek, I'm gonna be on that, man. I got to get on my reconnaissance game. Somebody told me about some spot out here called Onyx. I might have to go do a little reconnaissance
Which
on that
one?
motherfucker. Onyx.
Onyx. The one I've been hearing about is something cabaret.
I heard about that, but that's like some after hours shit. Here's my thing. After hours, I think they stay open till like
the manager
5,
there from Chicago.
Like but here's my thing. Anything that is BYOB and allows like
it's BYOB?
Yeah. Well, the cabaret joint I heard about is BYOB, stay open at 5 o'clock in the morning. If it's BYOB, I need to BYOG, bring my own gun too. You know what I'm saying?
I got the blick right here.
Because Negroes will get out of control.
I got.
So
speaking of Negroes getting out of control, did y'all know they got this new challenge? Well, I don't know how new it is, but it's a TikTok challenge where motherfuckers are stealing Kias and Hondas.
That's been out for a while.
Well, last week they tried to steal my sister-in-law Kia. To this morning, I found out they stole my aunt Kia. So
yeah, they don't taught folks how to decode that shit, that push to start, how to override it.
Well, here goes a little news story on it, and it's fair use for any of you news people that want to talk shit.
Abandoned Kia vehicle on the expressway and quickly determines it was stolen. The latest in what authorities say is an alarming trend of stolen Kia and Hyundai vehicles following social media posts showing how to start these cars without a key.
The TikTok challenge is just basically teaching people how to do it, which is pretty crazy.
Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart has written to social media companies asking them to take down these posts. He says there were 74 thefts of these cars in July and part of August a year ago. This year, there have been 642, an increase of 767%. Quinn Cunningham from Illinois had his Kia stolen from a parking spot outside a Milwaukee restaurant. They apparently broke a window to get in. When he came out, all that was left was the broken glass.
I ran outside and my back windshield was just ripped off, pulled off the ground, just laying there, and it kind of clicked like, my car's probably stolen.
We've never had a rash like this.
Park Forest police say they found this stolen Kia after it crashed into a house. They say they've recovered nearly all of the stolen vehicles so far.
They're basically just taking the cars, joyriding, oftentimes committing other crimes in those cars, and then dumping them.
The Park Forest chief says nearly all of the suspected thieves have been young teenagers. Police suggest getting a car alarm or a device that locks to your steering wheel, making it impossible to drive the car. You can also register your vehicle with the Cook County Sheriff's Office. Once you sign up on the Cook County Sheriff's website, giving them permission to track your vehicle, they'll give you a...
Well, first of all, I'm not giving permission to track my vehicle.
Exactly.
Number two, I'm about to buy some stock in the club. I remember that shit.
Not the club.
Here's my take on this. Anybody that don't like me saying that, well, I can get two fucks. See, if I read a story, you tried to break into a car, the homeowner catches you. Now you sitting there, your mama got to eat chicken and cake because you want to be a dumbass. Well, I don't have a problem with that. I think justice was served. It's my own personal opinion. You died doing what you like to do. That's why when these stupid motherfuckers sit up here and they try to do this stupid shit and they get killed, well, hey, salute to you, motherfucker. One less dumbass out here we got to worry about.
I don't. Hey.
Well, what if that dumbass was doing what they needed to do to put food on the table?
Here we go.
You blame them? You blame them or their parents? Because if their parents couldn't support them, why the fuck are you having kids? So you shouldn't have had the bastard. Two,
why maybe you call them a bastard. Maybe they married.
Then his parents are really fucked up. Then if you got a 2-parent household and you out here doing stupid shit, I'm a firm believer. If you can't take care of yourself, why are you having kids?
There you go.
Well, that's that's what poverty does. It creates more.
It is a systemic issue. We can go deeper into that if we want to later.
My daddy said if a man don't work, he got time to make babies.
Give a man a 12-hour day.
But if the woman knows the man, if the woman knows the man don't work, why she sleeping with him to make the baby?
All you got to do, all you need is 3 good minutes.
Well, we learned that from David.
That's where I got it from.
I got 3 biological kids. It took me a total of 3 minutes.
I mean, biologically, every woman I ever slept with, I was trying to get her pregnant.
You was trying to get every woman you slept with pregnant, Dan?
No, I wasn't trying to, but that's what sex does. That's what you do. You basically.
That's what you do. That's what you do. Hey, look, I'm gonna let you know something on some real shit. Like growing up, I was scared to have babies, but it's good that Deron didn't have the mentality then that he has now, because you look at some motherfuckers now.
True, Tio.
If I was ruthless, I'd be like, oh, you finna be in my life for 18 years. I'm finna shoot the club up, move up.
Look. So again,
we know you was impregnated on purpose.
But wait, before you say that,
I wasn't even gonna say that. See, I learned my lesson. That was a done type of situation.
And D could tell you this: you have a lot of people that say they wouldn't work at McDonald's because they not trying to make $10 an hour. But when the motherfuckers go to jail, they beg to go work for $1 a day. Make that make sense?
No, they beg to get that hallway spot for $2.
Even if they couldn't get the hallway spot for $2 a day, they want to be the debt worker to make $1 a day.
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all speaking a foreign language to me because I dodged jail several times.
No. You ain't got to be in jail. You ain't got to be in jail. If I say, Quita, look, you could work at this job and make $10 an hour, 20 hours a week, or you could work this job and make $1 a day. Which one would you choose? That ain't got nothing to do about being in jail.
I know my potential. I'm not doing that, fam. I go hustle some shit. I go sell some shit.
Pick between one of the two.
I'm not choosing. I'm not choosing that. Neither. I'll pass.
See that she go on her unicorn shit being all special. He's making a motherfucking point, woman. If you tell a motherfucker you can make $10 a day, you can make $10 an hour or $1 a day. $10 an hour should always trump $1 a day. But these motherfuckers have the mentality like, man, I ain't finna go work for no motherfucking $10 a day. But then here's the reality. Let's take it off of jail though. If you take into account the number of hours that the average corner boy is out there on the corner and what he's making for someone else and versus putting in his pocket, he's actually making less than minimum wage.
He piss poor at his job, fam. Like, what?
No, notice I said he's a corner boy. Ain't nobody, corner boys, I mean, come on, man. Once you done re-up, you got enough money for I mean, ain't no corner boys out here doing. First of all, let's just be real. The days of getting rich in the drug game is gone.
Oh, not with legalization of marijuana.
Unless you come into the game with money, because co-signment is that's a dead soldier. You know how close you got to be to a motherfucker to be co-sign some shit. Because first of all, co-signment is the signing of a death certificate. Because unless you already got the clientele to get rid of the shit that you asking for co-signment for, because at the end of the day, I need my money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I don't give a fuck how you get it. You know what I'm saying? So if I co-sign you this brick and you don't come back with my money at the agreed upon time, it might be a problem for you.
Yeah. No,
you know
but here's the thing.
These corner boys out here talking about what they not gonna do. You're better off going to get a job at McDonald's, UPS, something like that, because this life you trying to live, it ain't there, fam.
Yeah, the problem with that is most of these people who call themselves, your neighborhood drug dealers, right? The problem is still the same. They ain't got no fucking hustle. You ain't got no creativity on how I'm about to get rid of this brick. But it sound good.
All I know,
it sound good.
All I know is that you got. I mean, but that's a false life, though. Man, the game is a microcosm of society in general, right? You have people who talk a good game, and you have those who actually gonna work the system and make it work for them, and then you have bosses. Right? The game is no different. Like everybody wants to say that they're a boss, everybody wants to say that they're doing this, that, and other, but they ain't doing shit but running their mouth. You know what I'm saying? And that goes. I mean, you could pick any area of society. We're talking about hustling right now, but we were talking about women wasting their life. Well, a lot of women waste time. Some of it is self-inflicted. A lot of it is because motherfuckers sold you a bill of goods. You bought into it. A lot of women spend more time wasting time in relationships because they don't want to admit that they fucked up. They don't want to admit that they have a poor judge of character. So they will stick it out with a motherfucker until they just can't no more. And then before you know it, 6, 7, 8, 10 years of your life is gone.
Yeah, sometimes it's the things going back to potential.
Well, then y'all like how I brought it back to the subject though. Y'all like how I brought that back. How I brought that right back.
I see what right you did. You did a boomerang. Talent. You know what I'm saying? That was talent. A boomerang.
That's talent.
You threw it out, came on back. I see what you did.
I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I do this. Go ahead. I used to host the show. I did.
So I think some of that too, with why women continue to stay, it's because number one, when you're invested and you're invested so many years, you've invested so many years that you just like, okay, I know that it could be there. I know that it could be there, and it could be a motherfucker continuing to sell you a dream because niggas is very manipulative too. You know what I'm saying? They'll do as soon as you about to leave, they'll do what they need to do to pull you back in.
That's a point. But that also doubles back to this too, which is another reason why women need to go into relationships with clear heads and clear minds, right? Mm-hmm. Because if you're not mentally sound, and when I say that, I mean like if you're going through a divorce, if you're going through a breakup, maybe you just experienced a death, something like that.
They're not gonna hear you past that part. Past that part, they're not gonna hear you.
Yep. You're right. So they're living in that space. So when you get with this dude, you're in a fucked up space. So you spend even when you come out of it, you spend the rest of your time trying to recreate that nigga. And you're not who he thought you were, and he's not who you thought he was, but you don't want to admit that.
See, I know when I was growing up, a lot of the old heads used to always try to tell me, you sell them a dream, you give them a nightmare. So you play off what they say pretty much, and you go with that. Once you get what you want, then fuck it. You know,
I tell chicks all the time, dudes will talk to you for one of two reasons. They're either genuinely trying to get to know you to figure out who you are, or they're trying to get to know you so that they can play off who you are. Now, there's a difference between those two. If you're not listening, you'll say if you're not listening, you'll think I said the same thing, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, too many dudes have entered relationships as, man, he's the perfect cat for me, right? Like, man, this dude,
only because you
he's
gave him
everything, blah blah blah, because you gave him the blueprint, and so he's simply mimicking what he knows you want to see. The nigga is a master chameleon, right? And then the problem is that when he starts to show you who he really is, you don't want to accept that dude. You want to hold on to the dude he initially showed you because you don't want to. You don't want to admit that you got duped.
So let me just kind of tell y'all one of the conversations I had. Y'all know I was, I took some time. It wasn't that much time, but I went to Chicago. But it allowed me to catch up with a couple people and have some conversations. Right. So one of the things that we was talking about that goes to your point, D. One of the things that we was talking about was see, because here's the other thing, the other side of that, right? Because you can have the person who actually really is interested in you, loves you, wants to love you, all of that stuff. They may not know how to love you in the way that you need to be loved. You know what I'm saying? And so you have to make a decision, no matter how genuine that person's love is and how much you love them, on whether you're going to accept how they love you. Now that's on you. So you're either going to accept that, even though that may not be really what you need or how you need to be loved. So you're either going to accept that, or you're going to continue to be frustrated in a relationship because you are not getting what you need from that individual.
Man, look, I've told females, look, this is a phrase that I've never heard before. It's a new TV series out called Reasonable Doubt on Hulu. This chick used this phrase, and I was like, damn, somebody been listening to me? Because I've been telling women all along when they talk about motherfuckers making, doing 180s. And they'll say, well, I know he loves me. I know he loves. Okay, well, here's the thing you need to understand. And you need to ask yourself and be honest. Don't ask yourself no questions if you're not going to be honest with yourself. But you need to understand the difference between a dude loving you and loving the thought of you.
Ooh,
see, if I love
lusting you or lusting you,
see, well, that's totally different too, right?
Right.
But if I love you, I love who you are, who you show me you are. It don't matter. I'm not trying to change you. If we gonna disagree, there's some things you're gonna do that's gonna piss me off, but at the end of the day, cool, we're gonna rock, right? If I love the thought of you, then I'm always trying to get you to be something that maybe you're not. I'm always trying to get you to reflect something that maybe you're not.
Or they can't do, and see that whole thing, the thought of you, right? So I love you. I don't want to lose you. I love all these things about you. But some people are just not capable of loving you the way that you need to be loved, period. Or how you feel you need to be loved.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I just laid on the motherfucker because people be coming to me for all this free advice, man. I'm gonna have to kick my little life coaching joint back up. But here's the thing. I had to tell a motherfucker, I was like, look, just because you think someone loves you and because you love them, that don't mean y'all supposed to be together. Like, period. You can be friends. See, and here's another thing that women don't want to look at. You have a dude that says he loves you, make him be your friend. If he can't be your friend, but he wants to be your man, then you really need to scroll it back and think, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, and you know what? Honest, and here's where it's difficult as a single woman, right? Because you'll have these people who they attempt, right, to be and like, oh, I want to be with you and blah blah blah, all of this other stuff, right? There's that the attempt that's there, but if you pay attention, you will recognize that most of what they do is you know, because you know, my dad has always taught me that men are problem solvers, right? So a man who really loves you, if you come to him with a problem, and this is kind of where the communication gets off between men and women sometimes. Sometimes women just want to vent and be heard. They don't want you to solve their problems. And men are solution oriented. They like, all right, well, that's simple. Let's do this. And you know, it turns into an issue because it's just like, I didn't, you know, I just want you to hear me, not analyze my problem. And you know, there's that part of it, right? But some men will attempt to not necessarily solve the problem, but there's always a end game to, okay, so now that we got that out the way, what we blah, or you know, so since I did this, then you know, such and such. Women miss that. Women miss that. Some men do stuff specifically for a selfish purpose.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? And
I have said that. I have pointed that shit out too. Look. I tell
and
you know what, women so emotional. You know what they do? Girl, he did this because I was going through blah blah blah. No, he did that to get his way.
Daddy.
When I was in,
because if you don't give him his way, then it turns into an issue.
When I was in Virginia, it was this chick. Her cell phone got cut off.
Did you do anything that wasn't in Virginia, my nigga?
Most of my whole days came in Virginia, motherfucking shit.
All your whole days was in Virginia?
Most of them, yeah.
Newport News.
I was in Newport News. Yes, I was. But no, it was a chick. Her cell phone was off, and she was mad because her guy wouldn't pay it. So, you know, back then cell phones were cheap. So I gave her the little $40 to pay her cell phone bill, and she thought I was the world. And
what the fuck did she have? $40, fam?
She had some pay as you go shit.
Well, you know, back then, that's when, remember, back then it cost more to call. Yeah, it was. Cell phone wasn't, the bills wasn't near this high.
Yeah, they was, man. It wasn't no all-inclusive nothing. You had to pay $5 for the nights and weekends to start. You know, I said early, you had to pay $5 for that sprint joint. Like you had to, you had to figure out the minutes.
All I know is the $40. I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, and that was it. Shit, I was so. Hey, I remember when the nigga called her, and we was in the middle of doing what we was doing. And she
was doing. And was it the middle of prayer or was it the scriptures?
It was prayer.
Okay.
It was Bible study. I told you I'm gonna open
it. I'm just trying.
Bible study. It's gonna be a menu of options for your Bible study. I'm telling you, it's gonna be.
Dio said that, you know, he think women are like that, always thinking that a man would change. But you got men that do the same thing. That's why they came out with the phrase trying to turn a hoe into a housewife. Because you got a lot of these guys.
Hoes is winning. I'm not gonna lie. All the hoes I grew up with.
First
all
off,
the hoes I grew up with married.
And the thing is, if she a dick connoisseur.
My daddy said they still hoes.
They are hoes.
It's the law of averages. They went through enough.
If she averaging 10 dicks a week, just because you married her, don't mean that the average gonna drop.
Her whole files is her whole files changed. That's just so many years.
That's motherfucking cat facts. I'm just saying.
Okay, so she dropped down from 10 a week to 5. Progress.
But okay, but that the average is the average is still fucked up. Because 10 to 5, that's still 7.5. So
you know what I'm
saying? And most people like that average keep going up. So
we never really kind of broke this down because you know your math don't be math, and sometimes David like
15 divided by 2 is 7.5 all day every day. I understand you young and you on that.
Are you gonna let me finish? Like you just
you can't sit up here and disrespect my motherfucking math.
Where did you get 15 from? I said, where did you get 15 from? I said she went down.
I said 10. You said she dropped down to 5.
Right.
So that's why I said it's 7.5.
No.
Okay, no. So can I finish my point though?
Hold on, D. How you figure that?
The way I math is that You take 5 from 10 is 5, right? You don't add the 5 and then take it away and then divide it to make it 7.5. What the fuck is that?
Okay, if week 1 she had 10 and week 2 she had 5, that's 15. Right?
Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Okay, now can I continue?
See what you're doing.
Go ahead.
Can I continue?
That's that nigga shit. Go
ahead. Okay. So that's a new school math, Duran. Like, you know what I'm saying? That they teach you.
How's that new school?
What he's doing is cumulative average. I get it, but that's not what I was talking about. But go ahead.
I follow. So because we never finished this, and the reason why I say your math wasn't mathing, because we talked about this, because we was talking about the whole phase, right? Mm-hmm. So, and you were saying, no, like, I don't care if you went through a whole phase. Like, if you sleep with 50 people in a month, it's the same as you sleeping with 50 people in 5 years. And I'm like, how does that even make sense? So, like, them hoes, they don't equate. They're not the same.
So you telling me a 40-year-old woman throughout her 40 years only been with 10 people?
Okay. Is the same that somebody done been with 10 people in a month? That's my point.
You said it was the same. I didn't.
No,
you went through this phase and you took a lot of dicks.
No, sir. I need you to. You got some Q-tips?
No. I could go back.
Do you have some Q-tips?
Next week, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna splice it, and I'm gonna play what the fuck you said. Next week, I'm gonna find it.
You bring out receipts.
He can do that. He can do that because I never said that.
You did say that.
No, that is not at all what I said. My question to you was, and this is what you said. I don't care if you've been with 50 men in this time frame or this time frame. If you've been with 50 men, then you a hoe. And I'm just throwing that number out there. So, and that's why I was asking.
That do sound like some shit you would have said, Dave.
No, he definitely said that. And so that's why I was like, you have to make that make sense to me, because if somebody's 50 years old and, you know, whatever amount of years that they've been active at 50 years old, then that you can average that to so many people per year. You can't tell me that's the same as having 50 people in a month.
Now you throw age into that, because when you first said it, age wasn't thrown into that.
I definitely said age.
No, you did not. I'm gonna break this shit down and I'm gonna play it for your motherfucking ass.
Please do.
Because you trying to say 50-year-old messing with 50 men and a 20-year-old with 50 men are the same.
We see, that's the thing. We didn't say versus a 20-year-old. I said what you're saying to me is if somebody messed with this amount of people in this short amount of time is the same as messing with the same amount of people. Like, where do your whole file start and stop? Like, how do you equate to how many bodies that you've had over a lifetime versus in a short period of time?
A woman shouldn't be with no more than 3 men in her life.
Oh, wow. Wow. All right. Well, I'm gonna let y'all have that one.
Because you figure if she say 3, the laws of 3s, that's 9.
Lord, today. I don't know. I don't know who y'all be talking to. Like, I really have to question y'all's association, man.
Ain't no y'all. That's you and David right there.
No, that's because I really no, because somebody was on the boat with him and it was like, oh yeah, you got to multiply the blah blah blah, and I'm like, because now I'm questioning your surroundings and your choice in women. You know what I'm saying? And then that's not a woman thing. That's a you thing.
How's that a me thing?
Because if you are if all of these experiences are pretty much with the same type of women, then you attracted to a certain type of woman that have these characteristics. Then it's like about your choices.
I only like Christian.
All I'm trying to say is that if I'm laying down with somebody, I don't give a damn who she been with, how many she been with. All I want to know is one important question.
Tio, they married, fam. They married. I know hoes that's married.
Are we fucking? That's all that's all we got to worry about. We got to worry about everybody else. Are we fucking? That's all that matters. And if the answer is yes, then everything that happened before me don't have nothing to do with me. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, okay, so since we talking about hoes, because you got women out here, she done been with every Tom, Dick, and Leroy out here. Then she get with the good guy, and all of a sudden she don't want to give up no pussy.
You want to make them wait?
Right.
She turned over a new leaf.
Let me tell you something, man. So look, I'm the wrong one. I'm the wrong one to play that game
I
with,
think
right?
that's the reason why these hoes for real are being wifed, because they go through the number. I'm telling you, it's a law of averages, man. You go through all of these numbers, and then you find this one dude, and you got him thinking like, oh no, whatever. Y'all see the nail? That's a fall nail. Do y'all see that?
This ain't no motherfucking nail show.
I'm just saying. Why he be hating, D? Why he be hating though?
Look, that's that bullshit, right? Because you can't do. I'm the wrong one to play that game with. As far as making, look, I had a chick do that to me one time. We started dating, and I guess I had a little bit of a reputation or whatever, right? So she was like, you ain't gonna be treating me like this, that, and the other, and before we have sex, you're gonna have to respect me, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. Next thing I know, we alone at the crib, in my mama's crib. This tell you how long ago it was.
You was
right?
in your mama's crib, Fair?
I'm 17 years old. And
why are we even talking about this?
I'm just saying because he was talking about making me wait. So we at my mama's crib, and she like,
you was 17. She should have made you wait, because you shouldn't have been get your little thing wet anyway.
Yeah, you talking to the wrong one. But hold on. So she trying to have sex with me. I'm like, nah, hold up, wait, I don't respect you yet.
Women don't like rejection. You can't do that.
She's little, and she was little. Do you hear me? She chased me around the lower level of my mama's crib. Little heifer tackled me and put her legs around my neck and was like, you finna give me some. And so I was like, my mama coming. You gotta get off of me. But I look, if you want me to respect you before you give me some, then okay, let's play that game.
Okay,
I'll let
but
you know when I respect
you. You said women don't like to be rejected, but answer me this: why is it okay for women to do the rejecting, but as soon as a man rejects
it, why do y'all always try to make it seem like, oh, but if this because now we're going back to this double standard shit, right?
No, okay, so
no, hold on. You asked me a question. Let me answer it.
Go ahead.
So look, men, most of the time, okay, they gon' anything that's gonna let them get wet, they gonna try to go get wet. So y'all don't give a fuck. Some of y'all don't give a fuck about rejection. You gonna shoot your shot on to the next one. Shoot your shot because I'm just trying to get XYZ. I'm on that tonight. Again, most
rejection don't hurt my feelings.
You don't give a shit. I mean, I'm
talking about back in the day. I ain't been rejected in years.
So my ex-wife used to try to play that motherfucking game, right? And I got
to the wasn't your ex-wife the same one that had a dick in her mouth and made you quit? We're not about to do this, man.
But okay, can I finish? But no, she tried to play that motherfucking game.
What the fuck was that? Oh,
God, he literally. Okay, go ahead, man.
We talking about a whole different conversation.
Okay.
But no, she tried that little bullshit, when she wasn't in the mood, but I wanted some. I used to, look, I remember one time, because I became a professional jack-off artist back then. I'd rub one out before I go to bed, and now she horny.
And she doesn't understand, she don't understand marriage.
Now I'm sleepy at that point. Then that motherfucker tried to, she tried
some shit. Sleepy, fam?
Man, you damn right yourself, I did. Man, hey, I was making sure that my shit wasn't ready.
Hey, you right-handed?
Yeah.
Let me see your right arm compared to your left arm.
They both the same. I ain't jacked off for so long.
I'm just saying.
But I made sure I did that to prove a point. I wanted to make sure that there was
you wasn't ready when she wanted it. That's why she had dick in her mouth.
Maybe. And even like she tried that bullshit, put me on the couch, right? Locking the door.
Twitter, I love hate you.
Man, look, I motherfucking sleep on the couch.
Logic,
man, look, you can play them games with me if you want. Y'all, you want me to sleep on the couch? You don't want to sleep next to me? Man, shit. I was sleeping on the couch.
You know what, David? The one thing I know for sure, what you said came out of your mouth. Y'all should not have been married.
We shouldn't have. We was too young.
Hey, stop using that as an example when you're talking about me. That's not it, fam.
What?
I ain't never even been married, but that shit right there that you're talking about.
No. I was 18 when I got married. I was nowhere near ready to be married.
I know. That's what I'm saying, because you keep saying like, oh, that I don't even know if that was a real relationship.
He slipped both hands. I'll get him up there in a minute.
How can you sleep?
Oh, man.
Yeah, don't worry about the show that we're doing. Man. Don't worry.
I know. These kids, they love it that we got a dog now. They love it.
So you done went and got a dog, and I got puppies. I just delivered 2 to Chicago.
She wasn't going for no pit. I told you that.
Yeah,
I told you
they ain't getting a real dog. They got like a Labrador.
Okay, that makes sense.
They got light skin dog.
You light skin, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's that light skin shit.
Yeah, light skin dog.
So back to the show. But no, okay. So when I was in New York, right, this shit right here was going on, and I ain't found out about it until I got back to Chicago.
What is this? The Grinch that stole the train? Like, what the fuck?
So you had six fat ass women that decide they want to get on the motherfucking train.
Why they gotta be fat though, G?
You saw the video. So they decided they wanted to get on the train by Times Square and start robbing motherfuckers and beating motherfuckers. They did that shit the last night I was out there in New York.
Wow.
I got a license to carry, so
I don't even care. Do you know the hands that would have been thrown on? Oh my god. This kind of shit give me PTSD right there.
Yeah, I would have, man. Hey, man, look, I don't believe in hitting women, but I do believe women that want equal rights, you should give them equal lefts.
Definitely. As a matter of fact, just so that you know, I used that earlier this week. I told somebody that. Yeah.
I swear, these kids. I'm gonna send my kids out there to D house.
No, that's not what you're gonna do. Go ahead. You're gonna do exactly what you've been doing. Be a father. There you go. Strong black man.
Yeah. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. But no, I mean,
you said strong white man.
You said what?
I was just trying to clarify what D said.
Strong non-melanated individual.
Oh, gotcha.
She can talk all she wants. I just muted her mic because I ain't trying to hear that bullshit. She over there talking that shit with bullshit.
Boy, give a nigga a little bit of power, boy. Give a nigga a little bit of power.
That's right. What I'm talking about, that light skin shit right there, fam. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So the last story that I got, so it's this trending thing that's been going on with motherfuckers at the gas pump, and I didn't know this until I just saw this article the other day. So let's check this out.
And now to new video, a man caught on camera swapping gas pumps. It happened at a Roseville AM/PM station. So basically, what happens is you think you are putting gas into your car, but the alleged thief has your nozzle and is actually putting gas in his car, and you are paying for it. Here at ABC 10, we stand for you. Roseville police recently came right here on Late News Tonight to warn of a possible increase in gas theft.
They, on the other side of the island, are actually using your nozzle to steal gas. We've seen a few cases historically where this has worked, and we've been able to fortunately catch people.
In 2019, Roseville police arrested a man for pulling off this same scheme at least a dozen times. Police say take a moment to verify the hose is connected to the correct pump. Rob Becerra with Roseville Police says the recent spike in gas prices will also lead to a spike in gas theft.
Either through your gas cap or potentially cutting a hole in your gas tank to drain that fuel out.
So what can you do to protect your property? Park in well-lit areas, and also when it comes to the gas pump swapping scheme like this one, keep in mind at any gas station your hose nozzle will always be on the same side as the holster, and the hose will never cross over the pump. Meanwhile,
I heard about that.
Yeah, I just found out about this not too long ago. I'm like, damn.
Man,
people stupid.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I be looking at shit like this.
How is that even a thing?
I guess if you got when I'm pumping gas, I'm looking at the numbers go up. If I don't see my numbers,
no, they gonna go up because they using your joint. But here's the thing, though: how you don't realize that shit ain't on your side of the pump? Well, yeah. How you don't realize that shit is stretching from the other side? How is you that oblivious?
I know what neighborhood that happens in, and typically, that is in 8.5 by 11. Paper, white paper. They ain't having in no black neighborhood, fam.
All I'm saying is that you can't. If that happened to you, you deserve for it to happen to you. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it's kind of genius, though.
No, it's not. Well,
if you want to get your ass beat,
that's like. I wish a motherfucker would be standing on the other side of the pump. I'd be like, hey fam, that's
my point.
I'm gonna need that over here. You know what I'm saying? That's just dumb to me. I don't know. But then again, like I always say, if I can understand some shit, then maybe I would be a part of the fuckery.
I'm always I don't go to the gas station without being strapped. It's just too much that can happen. Period.
Quita, we need to talk about you and these pistols, because there's something wrong with you.
No, sir, I'm licensed. I'm fully licensed. Like, look, you have to understand, if you know anything about Dallas, you know that Dallas is one of the highest trafficked areas because everything is near an expressway and right off of an expressway. And before they can catch them,
that's one of the reasons why that shit is kind of serious in Chicago too. Look here, man. Any major metropolitan city, the crime that you can attribute access to expressways to that, because it makes for easy getaways.
One of the reasons why Dallas is so high, though, and you live here, so you see how all the expressways branch off. You can go any direction.
Yeah.
And they never know.
It's easy to get turned around, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to get turned around.
I make sure I make sure, and I don't pump gas at night.
I don't care where you at. That's just stupid. You
As a
could
woman.
be in Mississippi somewhere, Alabama. What is you going to the pump at night for? You just asking them, unless you got your pistol on you. Because I remember when I first started carrying pistol. I fuck around, go to the ATM at night in a motherfucking tuxedo. Because I couldn't wait to use that motherfucker. Like, man, I got to take out so much money. Huh?
You know what? You the reason why niggas shouldn't have license to carry. It's like you go show it. No, I got a belly holster, so you ain't gonna know, fam. Run up if you want to.
Yeah.
My dad told my neighbor because she don't like pit bulls, and she just like they're so and I don't like I'm supposed to get rid of my dogs to make you comfortable. My dad was like, first of all, they're a deterrent for her. She's a single woman living here. So yeah, when you see me outside with big ass pit bulls, you're gonna take a second guess about running in this mug. But let me tell you what my dad messed up. He gonna also decide to volunteer the information. They don't know she got guns. No, run up in this motherfucker. You gonna get bit up and you gonna have some hot shit in your ass too.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but I'm just like that. You don't tell people what you got. Like, let them think whatever they want to think. They gonna get dealt whatever they gonna get dealt.
Hey, I'm all for it.
I'm coming in.
Motherfucker try that fuck shit, and they family gotta eat chicken and cake and take that long limo ride. Well, so be it. That was God's.
Yeah, I keep a Glock under my pillow. That's why I told y'all the light was coming on in at my front door, so I took the other gun and put it in here. We keeping it right
ain't
here.
under the pillow, but it ain't under the pillow, but it's close by.
And I think you know what, honestly, and I think that's the reason why a lot of places in Texas a lot of crime, because y'all got open conceal, right? Y'all got a conceal carry, open conceal or whatever.
We got open carry.
Yeah, open carry. Yeah. And like out here in Chicago, it's too many laws that's trying to protect the criminal. So they know 9 times out of 10 you go rob a motherfucker, people around don't have guns. But I think if one of these motherfuckers start getting these concealed carries,
it's normal. It's normal here for a motherfucker to have a gun.
Yeah,
and that's the way I'm all for it. And I know at one point my brother was saying, he didn't want to, being in law enforcement.
Where is Derek at? Where he at today? Because I ain't seen him talk.
Yeah, he should still be on.
I was gonna say I ain't seen him talk shit today.
Well, he's
been kind of passive. He's still getting over that Chicago to New York shit from last week.
Stop bringing up old shit, man.
So, well, I know I said the last video was the last one, but this is a little old, but I think more shit like this needs to start happening when motherfuckers do shit at the gas pump.
Need a meal?
Well, here's the thing. Most gas pumps, though, like as soon as that nozzle comes out, like, you know what I'm saying? That sensor, it don't allow you to do no shit like that.
I know, but I think the only bad thing about this video is that she didn't have a match and flicked a match at the gas at that van. That only been like, man.
I told y'all.
I would have stood up and said I was proud to be an American if I would have saw that.
Listen,
now this nigga want to sing the song.
Right. I told y'all I go locked and loaded every time I go to the gas station. I ain't got time, man.
But no, people think I'm crazy.
Let me tell you how brave some of these motherfuckers are, man. I had a motherfucker roll up on me in the parking lot because I don't know what I'd done, but the motherfucker was following me until I got out the car. No smoke was on it at that point.
That's because you big as fuck.
You must thought I was a bitch or something. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfucker hurried up.
Thought you was little.
Way. I was like, you got me fucked up, homie. I mean, whatever you want, we can make it happen.
Man, I remember you want to make a guest appearance. Why he ain't nigga the fuck out of here? Nigga in Chicago, but he ain't made no guest appearance, but he want to make one in Dallas.
That's right, goddamn it.
Yeah, this studio kind of small, Derek. It'd be hot with both of them.
He don't even need to be in the studio. Motherfucker, you got a phone. And he off today.
Oh, damn.
So, because he going to the Bernie Mac thing with me.
Okay.
But the I forgot what I was about to say.
I know.
Remember AP Deli that used to be on 75th over East?
Mm-hmm.
You ever been there? I remember me and my boy, we was up in there, and I hit these motherfuckers. They was like, man, yeah, we gonna get them. So I'm like, okay. I did one of these stretch so the motherfucking gun could show. Then I hear one of them say, oh shit, I think he a cop. And the motherfuckers walk their ass out the store. I just wanted to be known. You motherfuckers, see, y'all flinch wrong. Y'all family gonna take that long limo ride.
See, man, there you go, messing up the fun and shit. You know what? You supposed just went on, let him make the move, shot the shit out of him.
Well, I was still a rookie then, so if I would have shot him, that was my job at that point.
I don't know. We could have figured it out. We talking about Cook County, not CPD. But yeah, whatever. Yeah. Whatever. I'm proof positive. You can find another job.
And get promoted in this motherfucker. Right? And with that being said, let's take another shot.
And see, for my boy Diz, I didn't even break out the Giants glass just because of you, dog.
No, you shouldn't, though.
You should have broke all them motherfuckers.
Yeah, it kind of shows. It kind of shows you a little.
I don't know what she was saying because I just had to mute that motherfucker because she was about to say something out of pocket. And you gonna keep talking. We can't hear motherfucking words you say.
You know what?
What?
I'm telling you. See, this is why black on black crime.
Well, you already said I'm one of them light houses, bro.
No, they gonna try when I do something to you, they gonna try to say it was black on black crime, and I'm just like, but he ain't even one of us. You know what I'm saying? he not one of us.
Boss, she ain't working.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly why you light skin. You the reason why Master trying to come.
I swear you act like you
in the middle of the night. It's you.
You act like you chocolate.
I mean, she caramel.
Yeah, I didn't get my summer color this year. That's why you confused. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. I'm gonna go sit on a beach somewhere and show you what it really is.
Well, shit, well, go to Chicago and sit on the beach.
No, I was just in Chicago and I did not sit on the beach, and I ain't trying to.
First of all, it's all the beaches in the world you can go to. Fuck you going to Chicago?
Right. I had a lake view. I had a city and lake view in my room, but that was about it.
Braggart. I'll be there next week, nigga.
Would you like to use the discount?
You coming next week?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm coming. It's gonna be an in and out. It's gonna be in. I'm coming in Saturday morning, leaving out Sunday morning.
They should be armed, Diane. They should be.
I was gonna say, you come out here and get your ass whooped to some dominoes. I know you. This nigga don't even own a Domino's pizza no more. I whooped his ass so bad in Domino's.
To you, D.
Yet again. Nigga.
Y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate that. I already drunk mine. I was waiting on y'all. I was a little ahead of the game. My bad.
But no, I agree with that. I think more people should carry. More people should get whatever license in your state, your particular state, carry. And if you see one of these motherfuckers like they about to do something
in Illinois, here's the problem in Illinois also. To get a concealed carry in Illinois, it's so ass backwards. Being in law enforcement, I got my concealed carry just because I saw the writing on the wall and I knew I was going to be leaving. Took me 6 months to get that motherfucker. Why would it take 6 months to get? Especially for somebody who's already licensed to carry.
Right. So statistically, states that have harsher gun laws are the states that have more violent gun crimes.
Exactly. Because here's the thing. The gun laws are stupid because the people that they're impacting ain't buying
are the people who are criminals.
And I've been saying this for
no. What I'm saying is like the laws are geared toward the criminal to prevent them from getting guns. They ain't going to your local gun shop buying them motherfucking guns.
That right there is my point. So
and see, they call them.
So it's affecting the everyday average citizen who's getting
The
the
thing
responsible
is, they're
gun
called
carrier.
outlaws. They call outlaws because they're going outside the law. But these motherfucking politicians are so stupid they don't realize that. They thinking, okay, we can just make these.
They're not stupid. They get in their pockets lying, fam.
You know
they doing what they doing for a reason.
And that's why people need to go to these politicians' houses and start fucking with their family, because that's the only way that these laws going to start to benefit your regular citizens. Because as long as regular citizens are getting fucked up, they don't give a shit. Like any politician that believes that your citizens shouldn't carry, they need to get rid of that security detail. And I'm talking about Barack Obama, Lightfoot, and any other politician that sits up here and say that the citizens should not carry guns. Get rid of your security detail, and I would, by all means, I would listen to whatever you got to say. But as long as you got a motherfucking team protecting you, don't tell me shit about the citizens not carrying guns.
Barack Obama is against
yeah.
Gun? Yeah. I ain't know that.
I ain't either.
Him, what's fat boy name? Pritzker? STD.
Why is he even a
STD?
STD?
Yeah. Think of the letters. I can't say the name personally.
I know.
We'll tell you off air, Keita.
Okay.
I can say it. I don't work for the motherfucker no more.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck Sheriff Tom Dog. What?
No, are you serious? Diane, listen, man. Look, I say keep it strapped, baby.
That's how you got the DNA. Wow.
And look, that's how they got the dick and attention. Oh my bad.
No, but you know what though? I've seen a lot of videos from up there where like people, especially elderly, that's some coward ass. That's some whole shit where you running up on people like, you know, especially elderly and women, and you fighting them in their yards. You know what I'm saying? Or just because, or to rob them of something. Like that's like the two things you can't fuck with people who can't defend themselves. Like that's you the scum of the earth if you fucking with people.
Well, think about it, and that's why I refuse to call these born males, adult males. I refuse to call them men.
Yeah, no.
I mean, think about it. If somebody, just say somebody Deron size, and he wanted to fight between us, the first target would be you because you a female. The second target would be me because I'm smaller. He probably wouldn't even think about fucking with Deron because he's bigger. Now you got these little small motherfuckers that'll sit up here and try to fuck with Deron because they're thinking if we see it, motherfucker. I know it. But
you got ain't nobody. We ain't blind, nigga. You could have just flashed it and put it down, but no, you had to.
No, I'm gonna send you my I'm gonna send you my targets.
I seen the target.
Look, but here's the reality of it though. See, here's the thing with me. I don't win. I can't win that. Like a little motherfucker run up on me, and I whoop his ass, and they say, "Man, well, you supposed to whoop his ass, man. What you doing?" You know. But if by some strange chance there's a full moon outside and he get me, then it's like you let that little dude whoop you. So I can't win. I can't win either way.
Hey, I just want to state for the record, D, I'll whoop your ass, fam.
Hey, D, you know what? I'm gonna say this: if she ran up to you,
I'm mad because I might like that shit.
And that's why I'm the work wife. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'll be checking you at work. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you see what Derek said?
Yo, I had somebody ask me the other day. They was like, people actually tried you in the jail. I was like, yeah.
But think about, but no, that's actually not stupid because if you go after Deron,
David, I just really want to hear your explanation for this.
no, would you sometimes shut the fuck up?
I
Because
said
was
I'm
about
just
to give.
listening. I literally said I'm listening.
But you didn't have to stop me to tell me that you was listening because
I
I thought that you
want
was
to
listening.
hear your explanation for this.
Like I was saying, if just like Deron
Y'all
said,
look back
if they
and forth.
come up, I know.
He act like I'm his motherfucking wife though. Like he just be in it.
Shit. But no, if they ran up on Deron beat the shit out of him. One, they say, "Oh well, maybe I got a lawsuit because he was way bigger." But if he happened to beat Deron,
like
huh?
Who the fuck thinks like that?
Inmate.
Thank you. And if he happens to beat up Deron,
just,
now he got all this jail clip.
Yeah, just on some like not putting the whole story out there, but a lot of people thought that I didn't have a chance because of that, because of some shit like that when I left. And they was like, "Oh, I saw the video with it." Okay, first of all, the video don't show you everything, and the video wasn't clear as you thought. So you had, and after I narrated the video.
That's like me saying, okay, I'm gonna get in the ring with Mike Tyson. I don't give a fuck. Mike Tyson 50 something years old right now. I seen the man like just teaching people. I'm not about to take that lick, fam. I'm not doing it.
But see, you gotta stop taking it. You gotta stop thinking like what you would do. It's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out here because motherfuckers are stupid.
I see that.
The prisons ain't out there because
and they not all in jail. They not all in jail. Some of them are passengers on them. Let me shut up.
Hey Kevin, you gonna take a drink? Like what we doing? Kevin, what's up?
Kev, you want me to bring you on? We all take a shot together.
Come on, Kev, let's go.
Let me know if you want to bring you on. I'll send you the link. But no, you got to remember, Quita, motherfuckers ain't in jail because they reinvented the wheel. You just got motherfuckers that's stupid. And I'm sorry, I don't know about these other jail programs that's supposed to be helping inmates, but like this school program out here in Cook County, that shit don't work. Because when your motherfucking favorite color is 3, you only see a 4.
Hey David, hey, you funny sometimes, man. You
First of all, I'm gonna need you not to use number 3. That's one.
Derek, okay. You about there? You not. You almost there with me, Derek. You gonna come on and take a shot? Let's go.
But Derek, look, this is how you know.
Derek, we're gonna have a shot.
This is how you know that the Cook County school system, that for the jail, is failing. I had a motherfucker that I went in his cell. I kept calling this motherfucker's name and he wasn't answering. Somebody said he in his cell. I go up there to the cell. I say, "Hey, man, you hear me calling you, man?" And he said, "No." I held up the envelope. I said, "Is this you?" He just sitting there looking at me. Now he got a diploma on that he's been stuck to the wall with toothpaste from Cook County, right?
Not with toothpaste.
This is what they use as an adhesive. I'm telling you, toothpaste has multiple uses in jail.
This is why I'll never go to jail.
So I'm holding it up, showing it to him, and I'm like, "Is this you?" And he's looking at it. I say, "Nigga, can you read? Is this you?" His cellmate was like Montgomery, and he in the background doing this, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So he tells me after. So I just kind of throw the envelope and I walk out. He tells me later, he said he can't read. The fuck you mean he can't read? He got a motherfucking diploma on the wall.
But hold on, the nigga can't read his name?
How you give somebody a diploma can't read?
No, so remember I
like
told
David
you.
Said his favorite color is fine.
No, dead ass. Remember when I told y'all that I did the that after school spring break, winter break summer break program? No, that shit is
summer, fall, quasars, motherfuckers sound like
anytime a kid was on break. Yeah, anytime a kid was on break, I did that because they said that the either the victims of crimes or perpetrators of violent crimes that were school age that happened between 3 and 7 p.m. So I did an after school spring winter break spring, summer, winter break program to help to keep kids off the streets, right? And I bullshit you not. I had a 5th grader who could not do simple addition.
It was my ex-wife friend. She we got Derek in the house.
What's up, people?
My ex-wife. Hold on, we waiting on Kev.
Hold on, let me.
Waiting on Kev. Kev's the link too.
Represent the Bears.
Down, Chicago Bears.
And I represent when I turn 50.
You already know what it's
Hold up, man. I feel left.
Hold on, we waiting on Kev. Put that shit down. We waiting on Kev. So my ex-wife friend, she one of her friends came.
Where your best shit at?
She came to Virginia, right? To and she was staying with us for a while. She had 4 kids. So I told her kids, y'all do some chores, I'll give y'all $10.
I'm ready for my shot. What the fuck?
Hold on, nigga.
The fact that your ex-wife friend had 4 kids should have been a red flag.
Okay, but so I told her, I told the kids I give y'all $10 a piece, right? So I gave one 10, the other one 10, the other one 2 5, and the girl, she was the last one to come home. I gave her 5 singles. She swore up and down I was trying to cheat her.
5.
I gave her 10 singles. I'm sorry, I gave her 10 singles, and she swore up and down I was trying to cheat her.
Damn, I'm gonna take this damn shot. What the fuck?
We waiting on Kev.
Damn, I better blew my high waiting on y'all ass,
motherfucker. Well, tell Leonard to get on. I text Leonard with you. Tell him to jump on.
How am I gonna tell him? I'm on here.
He on the same text with you.
Fuck,
motherfucker.
What's up, Keita?
What's going down?
Nothing. What's
wrong with your brother, man?
We dropped him. We put him when he was born. We put him on top of the car, and we drove off in his.
D looks better.
We forgot that he was on top of the roof and he fell off and rolled down the street. And
I figured it had to be something. You know what I'm saying? Like it had to be something.
Just click the link that I
clicked. He fell and bumped his head a couple times, and there he go.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Damn,
D, where your shot at?
D was looking better than he came back on.
Fuck you, nigga.
D, where your shot at?
We still waiting for Kevin or no?
Yeah, I just called him. Told him to click the link.
Golly.
Whatever. Blame him.
Hey, y'all blow a high messing around with y'all ass.
Well, some people been drinking.
Y'all know Kev probably already high.
He probably is. The only person I know that's
why he ain't clicked the link. He trying to figure out how to click it.
The only person I know that probably drinks more than Kev is probably the one that's right there.
Right where you just pointed, huh?
That is not true, sir. That's not true. D, if you gonna do that, you gotta do the angle. Like that angle.
There you go.
It's down.
Hey, Kev, I'm almost sober now. Messing with you.
That's your fault. Look, hey, stop buying half pints, nigga. Buy a for real bottle.
you said
real bottle, nigga.
Pacifier, huh?
Look, buy a real bottle, nigga. Buy a half gallon. Shit.
What's good, people? What's good, man? Congratulations to my nigga D on your promotion.
All that.
Yes, sir, D.
Congratulations.
My brother. Yeah, don't mess around about them. Hey, you spending more money in gas trying to get them half pints every time. You might was going by the half gallon, dog.
The gas costs too much in Chicago.
Gas costs too much. You making 10 trips to the liquor store. Just go.
I didn't want to. Now I got it at the bar. I don't want to go back downstairs. I'm upstairs now.
Yeah, That
you ain't came by the crib, dog. You be bullshit.
Huh?
That
you
shit
ain't came by the crib and check out no Bears game. You be bullshit.
Okay. Just
nobody never know when you work.
You look. I take all chances to go rub the Bears and Derek face. David face. Any chance I get.
I'm not a Bears fan. Man.
I know you're not a Bears fan. That's why I'm gonna sit there and talk about the Bears all day.
Next game I do, I'm gonna let you know.
Right. And look, and And like Miss Keita said, Dave, we don't want to hear about your damn trip to New York. No goddamn more. Shut up with that shit.
Right, come on, man. We said no
I was there, so I
for your trip, nigga.
I know more about New York than I ever wanted to know.
I was about to, but since you said I ain't gonna do it.
Y'all
No, I was about to do it, but Keita called me out, so it ain't no good. Now you gonna call me out.
Look, I know more about New York now than I ever wanted to know.
Nigga, why ain't you come?
Nothing. Next topic. Next topic.
Whatever. All right, y'all. Hey, it's been a blast, but like I said, we going. Oh, I also want to say, happy birthday, Bernie Mac. His birthday was the 5th. One of the greatest from Chicago.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Hey, you need to hurry wrap it up because you need to be somewhere in the next 20, 30 minutes, or your ass get left.
Yo, I see you. Hey, yo, I see you with that black and gold in the background, man. I ain't gonna hold that against you.
Where you see black and gold in the background?
My fault. That's perfect.
Hey, Derek. What you doing, black and gold in the background, Derek? That might be who we talking to. That's perfect right there, player.
Right, do it.
Hey, my fault. Let me help you out.
Your camera was off a little bit. My bad.
Let me help you out, D. Hey, that's what you talking about.
Hey, man.
That's in my house.
Somebody broke in your house and graffitied your wall, man.
Man, that's on some straight silly shit. Want me to fight? Hey, kid, I'm gonna need you to bring your gun to Chicago. Let me out here.
If we
late, what happened?
I said, I'm gonna need you to bring your gun out here. They putting black and gold in my basement. I need you to come with your gun. I need your help.
Hey, I got several. We can come with the artillery. I got you.
What I'm talking about right there.
Hey, do I need to bring my gun with me to Dallas or what?
No, I got you. I got you.
All right.
Yeah.
Nah, baby, that's Lakers right there. That's Kobe Bryant right there. You looking at?
Yeah, I see you.
All respect to Kobe, the second greatest Laker ever.
The second best player ever.
Laker.
Boy, that boy did the best Michael Jordan impersonation I ever seen in my life.
The best Laker ever was Magic, so he couldn't be number 2.
Hey, so look here. I'm calling 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're talking about it.
Hold on, I'm calling 1, 2, 3, 4 at 8:30 in the morning, so y'all motherfucking ass could be up to watch some real football.
Lord, today.
You got that much love for Green Bay?
Nigga,
you got that much love for Green Bay?
If you wake me up to watch that, you're gonna take all the smoke tomorrow.
Man,
I will try me, nigga. You know I'll call you.
Well, look,
hey. First of all, let me just say this. If the Giants beat Green Bay tomorrow, I'll get a Giants jersey.
Okay. If this nigga don't buy a Giants jersey, I'm
now you know damn well they're not about to beat Green Bay. Okay. Stop that shit.
That's why I put the bet out there.
Peter, you say the same thing?
I didn't say I was buying shit. I said,
But you ain't got that much motherfucking faith.
Truthfully, I could give a fuck.
Watch this. When Green Bay wins tomorrow, next week, Dave, you put on a Green Bay jersey.
No, he put on a Bears jersey.
Oh, yeah, that's even better. Yeah. You put on the Bears. That's even better.
Green Bay win tomorrow, you wear a Bears jersey next week. What's good?
Okay, we do that.
Ooh.
No, I got one better. Ooh. Because see, it's easier for me to get to a Bears jersey than it is for you to get to a Giants jersey. We do this. If Giants win, I need you for the entire week to talk about how much you love the Giants. At least one post a day.
Like you doing
if Green Bay wins, at least one post a day, I got to get on there and talk about how much I love the Bears.
Say that shit. Say that shit.
Is that a deal?
I ain't even got to find no meme. Is that a deal? It's not gonna happen. So yeah, that's a deal.
No, no. I want no meme. I just want you to praise the Giants for 1 week.
I got you. One post a day.
Once a day.
One post a day that ain't never gonna happen.
The only reason why Giants is even relevant is because Saquon and them thighs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This nigga, we don't give
Look.
a fuck.
The only thing Duran will have to talk about is Lawrence Taylor, because that's the only real giant out there.
Lawrence Taylor, I mean, like for real, and since Justin Tuck and Michael Strahan, like, come on, man, stop.
There was only one true justice in the league, and it wasn't Fields.
Look, here's my little giant story, right? And then we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
The G-Man.
1992, 1994. I'm in Hawaii. We pull into Waikiki, and it's the week of the Pro Bowl, right? So we go to rent a car. It was 6 of us. We rent a car, and then at that time, the cost is now, but you could rent an exotic car for $100 a day, right? So we ended up renting a Ferrari Testarossa. 6 shifts, so only two of us. One of us was guaranteed to drive this motherfucker. We had it for 6 days, right? So while we renting the car, this little white dude runs up and says, "Are you here for the Pro Bowl?" I was like, "Yeah, how you doing? I'm Dave and Megan."
I remember. I remember that story.
Yeah, so I was Dave and Megan. Now I'm signed. So more of the story is, number one, this is Dave and Megan autograph out there that ain't. And the dude wanted to take a picture. He wanted to take a picture. I said, "I don't do pictures."
Dude got him a fake ass David Megan autograph, huh?
Yeah, just like that. And he was dumb to believe it because David Megan didn't even make the Pro Bowl that year. Did he ever make the Pro Bowl?
I don't know.
Probably not. Probably not.
He was a Giant, so probably not. He was a Giants running back, so that's probably a no.
Hey, you know what? This is for Duran.
That nigga probably said some shit about Giants was good or something. That's why he got hit in the mouth.
Listen. The only
Hey,
New
look,
York
I'm outta here.
football team, the only New York football team I'm cheering for this year is the Jets, and that's only because my son's cousin is the running back for them. That's it.
The only New York team I'm rooting for is Buffalo because they're the only one that play in New York.
Wow. Say that shit.
All right, you know what? I'm about to get ready.
They're the only real New York team.
I'm about to get ready so I can go to this show. Derek, I'll be over there shortly. It was nice. Thanks everybody for coming.
Hey man, if y'all want the tickets to that